Can you tell us a bit about the day you were asked to become Chancellor?
No, gosh. I remember when the Prime Minister offered me this job, he told me my face was a complete picture of shock.
This is a budget delivered in challenging times. We will rise to this moment. We will get through this together.
Normally, when you're Chancellor making a budget, you have months and months. I didn't have that luxury, I had a few weeks.
This budget delivers security today, but it also lays the foundations for prosperity tomorrow. It is the budget of a government that gets things done.
The thing that really stood out for me was just the unbelievable response of the great team at the Treasury who rose to the challenge admirably, and we worked incredibly hard, day and night, non-stop.
Coronavirus pandemic started in China.
This is the worst public health crisis for a generation.
Europe and had reached the UK by the end of July.
I will do whatever it takes to support the economy.
I'll never forget, the team said, oh, you've got to have a call. There are someone called Chris Whitty and Patrick Vallance. Sitting in the Treasury in my office around the big table with a team where they very calmly and methodically walked me through everything that they were seeing. And I remember when we finished the call, there was just silence.
Our planned economic response will be one of the most comprehensive in the world.
Once we knew we were going to have to lock down huge parts of the country, we knew we would have to do something equally radical to try and protect people's jobs. It was going to be an enormous challenge to get something like that designed and up and running in the time we had.
Today, I can announce that for the first time in our history, the government is going to step in and help to pay people's wages.
You know, I didn't sleep the night before furlough launched. Everyone was expecting it to be challenged, but the team at HMRC did a genuinely heroic job.
So today we act with a plan for jobs. Our plan has a clear goal: to protect, support, and create jobs.
My priority was, is, and always will be jobs. That's the overriding thing that's driving me every day, trying to protect as many people's jobs as possible.
It is a plan to turn our national recovery into millions of stories of personal renewal.
You know, one of the many tragedies of this whole crisis is that young people, from an economic perspective, have been so badly impacted.
Under 25s are 2.5 times as likely to work in a sector that has been closed.
So we created the Kickstart scheme.
A new programme to give hundreds of thousands of young people in every region and nation of Britain the best possible chance of getting on and getting a job.
I want this to be not the generation scarred by coronavirus. I want this to be the Kickstart generation.
Breaking news, the first coronavirus vaccine has been approved for use in the UK.
UK became the first in the world.
We've purchased more than 350 million doses.
When I first heard about the vaccine being approved, I was in the cabinet room with the Prime Minister, and it was an amazing moment. I was relieved, obviously. There was some really good news, and you could think about an end to what we've been living through for the past year. I think we have to believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel now. Gosh, it's very precise. You are making an enormous difference. You must be so proud, and we're all very proud of everything you're doing, so thank you. Yeah, I've been incredibly struck by just the spirit of creativity and entrepreneurship, especially amongst our smaller businesses. Throughout this crisis, I've always been determined to make sure the government is doing what it can to provide support to get through this enormously difficult time. And that's not going to stop.
Well, it just keeps you in work, right? It's the main thing.
People should feel reassured that we're going to continue to be there to support them as we get through this difficult period and emerge hopefully stronger on the other side.
We will protect our country and our people. We will rise to this challenge.
At the heart of this budget will be honesty and fairness, honesty about our situation, both in the short term, where we're still grappling with coronavirus and we want to keep providing support, but also honesty about our long term, with the exciting opportunities we have to drive new growth across the country. All of that will be in the budget, and fairness, as we've shown throughout this crisis, will be at the heart of everything we do. We've had a lot thrown at us this year. Everywhere I go, I just see that spirit of resilience, and it's something that is really inspiring to see. I know it means that we will get through this and emerge stronger on the other side.